Siemaneczko, mój koleżko. Grind. Hmm. Dobra, bo kurde miałem grać, a nie oglądać się. To... A jeszcze ten kawę mam. Dobra, to niech się to ładuje, ja zaraz wracam. W ogóle soundtrack z tego, z gry to mi przypomina Fallouta trójeczkę. Też ekran ładowania. Muzyka z menu. Dość podobna. To chyba w tych samych latach jakoś wychodziła trójeczka i Lizen. No bo teraz inna muzyczka się włączyła. O, bo tam skills for mit. Dobra, ja muszę w ogóle się nauczyć otwierania zamków z tego co widzę.
Don't bother me with this.
I can't help you anymore.
I can't hear anymore.
There's plenty of others with gossip. Try them.
No wieczorkiem nie wiem, czy będziemy kończyć tego Left 4 Deada, czy co robić.
Well,
Jack.
what can old Jack do for you?
Widzę, już taki jest dość... Przewala się przez te parę serii, bo w dwójeczce zaczął być, potem trójka i teraz Risen.
Now, Jack, the old beachcomber. Seems the sea won't let me go.
No i widzę, nawet taka sama historia jest.
Longer the lighthouse keeper.
Was, my boy, was. The tower's not in use, nor am I. No more ships going out, you see. The storms put pace with ships, and the town's short of fuel. No use burning things when there are no ships to see it, eh? You wouldn't have a tot of rum to ease my aches.
Here, have a little rum.
Have a little rum.
Spend too long by the sea and it rots you. Your knees go, your back, your front, your everything. Everything falls apart. Towers, men, religions, the sea always wins. Remember that, lad.
Let's try it, my lord. Shark steak. Puts hair on your chest. Dobra. Toolbar, nie można tego otworzyć, okej. Okej.
I'll have to pick this or find the key.
Okej. Coś mnie w nosie kręci, kurczę blade.
So there are still new folks turning up here, eh?
What do you mean?
I mean, careful where you step, or you'll be up to your eyes in shit before you know it. They're crazy types, you know. Worshipping a flame.
What should I know about Harbour Town?
No, eh? Just watch your step. You never know who's throwing their weight about from one day to the next. And mind that harbour warehouse. Go near it, and people think you're stealing from there. Let's just say it makes the Inquisition twitchy.
What do you mean, twitchy?
Legal system here is simple but effective. Steal something, we beat the crap out of you. Hurt our citizens, kill our animals.
No zabiłem wam chyba wszystkie kurczaki, no ale...
Kill someone.
You beat the crap out of me?
Exactly. And then we kill you.
Then we kill you.
Anything else I should know?
There's still plenty of trouble you can cause folks without us making with the beatings. Of course, people probably won't talk to you after.
So how do I avoid the silent treatment?
Don't cause trouble in the first place.
What if trouble just happens?
Then that sort of happens to be your problem.
There must be a way to soothe trouble over.
Apparently the mages know a spell. A joke spell. A jest spell.
Seriously?
Yeah. Supposed to make a person feel like they've just been told the best thing in the world.
And how does that help?
And they forget whatever was troubling them.
Where can I get this spell?
A mage, maybe. Plenty in the monastery. Bunch of backstabbing betrayers, the lot of them. Allying with the Inquisition. Could be one knocking around town somewhere.
Who are you anyways? Anywho?
I'm Edgar, head of the town guard. Or at least I was. Until the Inquisition took over and pushed Esteban out. I wasn't his biggest supporter, I admit. But at least he was local.
You must be a trained fighter.
I swear by the sword and the crossbow. Sword for when they're close, and crossbow if they try and run.
Can you train me?
Train you? Sure.
Ale czasami ten Delgado był? Czy jak mu tam było?
I'll be letting you have my
Kurczę, co on uczył? Włamywania się? Kurczę, do tych skrzynek?
Let's say that me
Kurde.
and the Inquisition don't see eye
Chociaż można by zagadać do niego, chociaż nie wiem, czy on nas lubi jeszcze.
flexible. Why arrest every piddly little criminal? But the Inquisition don't turn a blind eye to anything. So they got one of my former guards, Eric, to oversee the recruits. He's a master and treats them decent too. Although he seems a little preoccupied lately.
Szkoda, że nie możemy powiedzieć o tym, że się taka rzecz odstawiła, że on chciał zabić tych typów, co handlowali, co tam stwarzali konkurencję w handlu tam ziołem jakimś, jakkolwiek by to nazwać. Kart.
You looking for Leonardo? I'm Garth. I work for him.
Kurczę, to trochę zwalili, że te postaci takie ważne, ten peceki dość istotne dla fabuły, tam, dla świata gry, nie mają swoich twarzy. To jest dziwne.
Teach me the basics
Tylko te najważniejsze. Chociaż Sara i Patty też wyglądają tak samo, no. Trochę tak zrobili to,
So, little donation would be
ale...
say 50 gold coins?
Here's your donation.
Oh, good. Well, we can start whenever you want.
Basics, o! No to pokaż mi.
Basics of alchemy.
Afraid I can only teach you to make minor potions. That's all Master Leonardo taught me.
Teach me.
Right. Well, you have to heat the plants you need in a flask on an alchemist's table, and then pour the liquid you get into a vial.
How do I know what plants I need?
It depends on the recipe. You can buy those around the place easy enough. I'm sure you'll manage it.
Sure you manage it. Weasel.
I'm not giving you anything.
Do I look like I want something?
Not collecting for the farmers then?
You're one of the Don's men.
Nothing gets past you, does it?
So what's going on here?
Not much. Can't do anything while those scum-sucking white-robed bastards won't let me out of their sight.
Kurczę, przebija się ten... Nie wiem, czy sobie słuchawki, kurde... Nie no, w słuchawkach mi się jakoś chujowo siedzi, tylko będę na przycesie używał słuchawek.
And they think I'm a thief.
And are you?
Of course not. I even used to offer protection to the merchants.
And get paid for it?
That's how business works. And now, Carlos is just waiting for me to give him a reason to banish me from the town. But I won't give him the chance.
Whiteout survival.
I could help you.
How?
Let me join you. I'll work for you.
Why? Why should I even trust you? This town's full of spies and collaborators.
Because you'll find and gut me if I fail.
You know what you'd be getting into. Don Esteban hates people who try to cheat him. And so do I.
I could work for you.
You want a chance? I might need you. So, you have your chance.
What do you know about Commandant Carlos?
Warrior of the Inquisition. A slimy, filthy bog slug who happens to be the new lord of the town. He and his guards represent the law, but they behave like there are no laws at all. May they drown in the fifth hell.
What is it you want me to do?
Don Esteban controls most of the Bruegel on the island. Leonardo, the alchemist, he processes the harvest. Then Garth, the alchemist's assistant, brings it to us. But recently, some of the goods have gone missing.
So, somebody's taking it. Do you suspect anyone?
Garth. I think Garth's behind it.
Why don't you punish him?
I can't risk those infernal white robes finding out. And even though Garth is a coward, I don't know if a beating will make him talk.
How does the Bruegel weed get into the town?
You don't need to know that.
What if the goods are disappearing on their way in?
No. When Leonardo gets the goods, they're complete.
What do you want me to investigate?
Garth is too stupid to do this on his own. Somebody's paying him. You follow Garth when he delivers the weed packages. And when he meets his partner, you grab both of them.
You want me to do that alone?
I'd gladly break their ratty bones with you, but the white robe pigs won't let me out of their sight.
What's in it for me?
Let's be clear. You belong to the monastery. I'm the Don's man. Yet you want to help me. Well, you must have your reasons. But we won't work together again after this business. The Don wouldn't like that. I'll pay you decently, and even toss in a couple of mana potions. I can't do more than that for you. So think about it.
I'll follow Garth.
Good. Garth works across from here in the alchemist's house. Stand next to me or behind me, so he doesn't notice you right away. He's a nervous soul.
Dobra, poczekajmy na razie z tym wszystkim. Tu na pewno jest tak, że jakiś typ go tutaj... Kurde, obserwuje. Marcello. Marcello.
From the monastery.
How are things here?
Difficult times, but hardship is the true measure of a man.
Do you have work?
We need all the help we can get.
Any help in particular?
The outlaws here are staying undercover, but they're still pursuing their dirty business.
So I've heard.
I'm certain Weasel is still one of the Don's men, but he spends all day sitting on a bench.
So?
Weasel is no saint. He used to run a protection racket here before the Don left.
He's not doing that if he's sitting on a bench.
A spider sits in its web, but it's still got murder on its mind. He's planning something, but I need evidence to stop him. You're new here. If you could talk to him, gain his trust. See if you can get evidence of his misdeeds.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Good.
Weasel is trying to trace some Bruegel weed packages.
If we could get those packages, they'd be exactly the evidence I need.
Detektyw bezimienny rusza do akcji. Townswoman.
I'll take a wild guess. You want a weapon. I have a couple for sale. You tell me what you're after.
Ugh.
Can I get sword blanks from you?
You can only buy what's in the shop, but if you have the iron ore, Walter, the smith, might be able to make some.
How's business?
Now, the order's keeping us busy enough. They need all the weapons we can make. Walter's been slaving day and night to finish everything. He just keeps going.
Show me what you have. Catalyst. Feuchtenstoff. O kurczę. O, można ten, na jubilerskim stole tutaj ogarnąć Sledgehama. Sledgehama,
Need
Goldsmith.
a hammer and tongs for that.
No, Hammer. Bo już mam ten młotek kowalski, no ale... Zastanawiam się. Maksimum mana. Armor. 10, no można chyba to zrobić. Strength 5. 20 plus 3. Nie, to zróbmy.
That's finished that.
Rain obtained. $400. O! To jest niemała suma.
Looks good.
Kurde, szkoda, że nie można tego wszystkiego naraz zrobić. A cholera.
That's finished that.
$190 XD. XDPL. Walt.
Yeah.
I'm looking to buy a new weapon. Do you sell weapons?
Love to, but I can't. Alvaro handles all the selling.
How are you? How's business?
Busy, but since the Inquisitor's laws were passed, I've been up to my neck in work. Alvaro hardly leaves me any time to sit down with a beer. Seriously, I can't remember the last time I slept.
Do you sell sword blanks?
Normally, but since the business with the ruins, I can't get any more raw materials.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe. If you can get me iron ore, I can make you sword blanks.
Can you teach me anything?
Love to, but I don't have any time, thanks to Alvaro.
Tell me something about Alvaro.
Alvaro.
Work.
Can't work all day. Take a break.
And who'll do my job? You?
I can give it a try.
Alvaro would love that. Me getting any old person to do my job.
Or he'd be glad for his smith to get some rest.
What makes Alvaro glad is chests bulging with gold.
Alvaro's really working you to the bone.
Sign of the times. Everyone in this town wants a weapon. Or wants a weapon sharpening. Still, it will be over at some point.
Can I help you in some other way?
Maybe. I am having supply problems. I'm always short of something. Mostly I need old metal that I can melt down to make blanks. Some old scrap metal would make my work a lot easier.
I'll get some old metal for you.
But you can't get out of the town.
I'll manage.
That would be great. I'll pay you for it, of course. I'll take whatever you can bring.
Where can I get some scrap metal?
The farmers left a lot of old scrap metal lying around in their yards. Old tools, nails, that sort of thing. But then gnomes rummage around out there. They steal everything that isn't nailed down. I bet they've also stolen all that old scrap metal from the farmers.
Could be. The gnomes had this tool bag.
Hey, that's just what I'm looking for. I need, say, 15 of those?
15. Do you know how many gnomes I'd have to knock down to get that?
Knocking over gnomes isn't my problem. I just need the metal.
I'll see what I can do, but it may take a while.
As long as I get the metal, time isn't the problem.
I have
I have some iron ore for you.
One made from it.
How much iron ore do you need for a blank?
A blank for a one-handed sword, but bastards.
Aha.
Hey, how are you?
Toni pepperoni.
Don't make such a noise, or we'll both get arrested.
What's going on here?
Hush, not so loud. The white robe back there is starting to notice. Hernandez realizes I'm watching the Don's old house. We're screwed.
We're screwed.
You've just realized. Yeah, I have orders from the Don.
No, jeszcze się rozpruł na Dona.
Thing is,
To za ludzi.
some help.
Sounds like you're no fan of the Inquisition.
Yeah, and that bastard Hernandez has settled over there by the entrance and made himself comfortable. Looks like he's happy to spend the rest of his life guarding it, damn it. And I sit out here like an idiot. Rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
What is it you need to do?
There's an old family heirloom of the Dons in the house. A golden amulet. If the white robes get their hands on it, they'll take it to their stupid monastery. And the Don will kill me. And I mean kill me, wake me up, and kill me again.
You want to steal from the White Robes?
Steal? They came storming into Harbour Town taking anything they want. The house and everything in it belong to Don Esteban. I'm just gonna return what already belongs to him.
Where is this amulet?
The Don mentioned a secret room accessed by a hidden switch behind a picture. But how is anyone supposed to find the room in that huge house while the white robes are buzzing around?
Tell me about the Don's
No
old...
się rozpruł typ.
That big building.
Ale on się rozpruł.
in there. They never
No tak no przed 5 skończę streama.
do it at night. Some of them will be asleep then.
Right. I'll get you the amulet.
Okay, but be smart. Esteban will kill us both if Hernandez gets his hands on it. How are you gonna get my white robes?
I'll think of something.
All right. I'll wait here. What reason do you have for staring at me?
Sharing is Misha. Tu mamy jakieś przejścia, cholera. Walta.
You not got better things to do?
You have better things to do. You have better things to do. Whoa. On my way. Co my tu mamy jakieś? Co my tu mamy? Gardenshire.
As long as no one pays me, I don't have to move.
XD?
I can't help you.
Wypierdolone ma. Po prostu. Kurczaczki. Kurczaczki, kurczaczki.
Hey,
If you're looking to buy something, you'll have to talk to Conrad. I just work here.
tell me about Conrad.
His house is full of but he won't share them with you if that's what you're after. He didn't lift a finger to help us when they took our cows to be slaughtered, and we've known him for years.
Who took your cows?
The Inquisition said they needed to feed people, but now how do we feed ourselves? Of course, Conrad talked to Carlos and got his cows spared.
You don't sound
Science
happy.
business.
My family's been selling our harvest to Conrad for years. When we lost everything in the Troubles, he said he'd take us in. In? He makes us sleep outside.
What happened to you?
Kurczę, muszę ten transmitter ogarnąć.
Things have befallen this island.
Bo już na głośnikach fajnie działa, tylko na tym głośniczku musi jeszcze działać.
Some of them rose in the middle of our farm and the Inquisition said we had to leave. But my sons are still out there somewhere. They all went their own way before these creatures came. I hardly get a wink's sleep worrying about them. Do you know where they are? Do you
Do you know where my
are?
sons are?
I have no idea.
If you hear anything or meet someone who's been outside, please don't forget to ask about them. Please.
What are your sons called?
Beppo's the oldest. He didn't want to come to town with us. Always ran with the wrong crowd. I worry he's fallen in with the Don's gang. William volunteered for military service with the Inquisition. And Leon, my youngest, just took off in the night.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't get your hopes up. I talked to William.
William, my good boy. How is he?
He's training in the monastery. He's fine. I met your oldest son, Beppo.
Is he all right? I worry so about him.
Yes, he's alive. He has a job in the ruins.
But isn't that terribly dangerous?
Don't worry, he's not alone. He has some strong fighters by his side. I've seen your youngest son, Leon.
Really? He's alive then?
Family man.
He's living in a hut north of the town.
That fills me with joy. Thank you for sharing this news. I hope he watches out for wild animals. The forest is very dangerous and he was always the weakest.
Can your fucking husband?
Sons.
Yes. Without your help, I would have remained in the dark. You're a good man in bad times. I wish your path ahead to be a safe one.
Can't your husband help?
Ingvar? Huh. We're in dire straits and he's drinking the last of our gold in the tavern.
Fucking.
If you want it, I've got it. If you're here to buy, welcome. If you're here just to look or to beg, get out. I'm trying to run a business.
So, you won't let Tilda into your house?
Did she tell you that? The old witch.
The old witch.
Food and room, and all she does is whine.
Why don't you just let her sleep inside?
It's no business of yours who I let in my house.
Show me your goods.
You motherfucker. Indispensable. Goblet.
What do you want here?
Why you want here? Indispensable. Mana mushroom.
Halt. You're not coming in here.
What's this building?
It's our guardhouse, and the headquarters of Carlos, the commandant of the town.
I need to talk to your boss.
Sorry, I have my orders. I'm afraid the commandant isn't available to anyone, not even a recruit. You'll only get to see him if he summons you. Those are the rules.
How will Commandant Carlos summon me if he doesn't know where I am?
Carlos knows everything that happens in this town. If he wants to see you, then one of the guards will find you.
Right.
Halt. Halt.
Kurwa, typie chce tu zebrać korzonki.
You belong to Romanov's crew.
What's that to you? You see a sailor, you suspect they're a pirate. Not all sailors are pirates.
No, sailors, a pirate.
Sent me.
Really? Did he give you my gold? 200 gold pieces and you can have the place.
200 gold pieces is too much.
So that's the way the wind blows. You're helping him. Let me tell you how we're going to do this. You pay me my price or you don't get the artifact. Your choice.
If you're asking for a fight, you can have one.
Others have tried. All right then, you bastard. Come on! Huh?
Kurwa, głupi tego fokusa na tego typa, jak lubię skok w bok. O. I to 2 dostałem nawet, tak? 2 armor plate, tak? Drumstick.
I hope someone stabs you right through those damn plates.
Luca sent me.
That old sod? He's worse than my wife.
He says you're not sticking to your agreement with him.
And Vasily says if we all want our gold, we mustn't agree to anything else. So, I need 100 gold pieces for the armor plate.
I have Vasily's armor.
Right. Give me the 50 gold pieces and we'll leave it at that.
From now on, though, stick to your agreements with Luca.
Yeah, if only for the quiet life.
I could just take the armor.
Whoa! You think I'm just a drunk? I defended my farm against the monsters, and I'll defend this against you.
You fancy...
If I have to.
This is going to end in a fight.
You're worse than my wife. Right.
Okej. Został w papę.
I can't help you. You should get some training.
Do you have... Captain Romanov is locked up in a cell on the harbor quay.
So it's true what they're saying. He was arrogant enough to tangle with the Order. Did he tell you anything?
I found this key on Ericsson.
Show me. I don't recognize this, but it has my father's initials on it. He marks his territory. I think he'd have carved his initials into me given the chance. This key's a start, but it's useless without a lock. I don't suppose Erickson gave up what this key was for, did he? No, I didn't think so. Thanks for this. Let me know if you hear where this key might open.
Erickson was really nervous when I mentioned your name, but he claims to know nothing about where your father is.
I wouldn't believe anything that lying bastard said, even if I tortured him for days.
Romanov says he doesn't know where your father is.
He says he doesn't know, but then he'd still say that even if he left my father headless and castrated in a barrel somewhere.
Romanov doesn't seem very fond of your father.
My father tried to run him through and killed Romanov's favorite whore instead. The pair of them never exactly moved in exclusive circles. Can't say I'm too comfortable having that bastard in town. He'd happily see me dead.
Aj, kurczę, blady.
And if you're thinking he might give me to his men for the night.
Witam serdecznie, widzę, że się ktoś pojawił na mojej jakże zacnej transmisji. Dobra. Stove. Stove. Dobra, gdzie jeszcze mogę iść?
Stop bothering me. What?
What? On my way. Ten. Ten. Ingwara jeszcze trzeba, Duram. Durama to nie, ale Ingwara też. Nie, Ingwara to chyba... Nie, Ingwar i Wasylii tak. To jest 2. Duram, czyli trzeba się nauczyć otwierania zamków. Ten. Kosta. Smaczna i prosta. Tell me about.
What?
The farmer Arno needs a clean bed for his sick wife Martha. They both live on the street.
I know. It's a very bad situation. We really need a place to care for the worst cases. If only I knew where I could house Arno's wife. Could you search for somewhere? Perhaps Costa would help us house them.
I can ask. I've given healing potions to everyone on your list.
Thank you. May the Holy Flame protect you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Not for the moment. Perhaps later.
All right.
Not for the fucking moment. Dobra, nie, właściwie nic nie chcę od ciebie.
What do you want?
What you want?
I'm sure you have things to deal with.
This lock is too difficult.
Slug is too difficult.
You think I'll sit back while you steal?
Why you steal? Benz lub beta mazowiecką WWA. Warriors of the Order. Warriors of the World. Do. Like thunder from the sky.
I'm not listening.
Don't fight and die. Warriors. Warriors of the world. Warriors of the Cock.
What are you doing in here?
You there. Get yourself up to the guardhouse. The commandant wants to talk to you.
Rodriguez.
Nothing new for you.
Skurwysynie.
That drunk Erickson has taken off.
That's a waste of my mind and no mistake. I think that warrants a reward.
The Warrens.
You're going to spend your whole life hanging around.
Olga. Cudowna kobieto. Warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky. Warriors, warriors, oh. Let's fucking tried. Nie, no dobra, to ogarnijmy to. Trzeba tego Garta. Nie, gdzie on jest? Bo jeszcze tu jest jakiś typek, widzę.
Do you sell potions?
I do indeed. Quality product, quality potions. Everybody buys from Leonardo, except for those tightwads who go to bed with every little injury. Their pain is not my gain.
Can you teach me about alchemy?
I won't waste my art on just anyone.
I'm not just anyone.
I only teach people who have a basic proficiency in alchemy. If that's not you, then don't waste my time.
Everyone
wants to feel healthy, eh? You won't find many people who'll sell your potions in this town. And you can't leave the town. But I'm running out of supplies. When they're gone, they're gone.
Like thunder from the sky.
That's not important. What's important is that I know.
I process a few plants. No harm in that.
I don't want to cause you any trouble.
No, no. Trouble isn't profitable. Take this, in case you had any trouble. And if you need more, I'm sure we can make a deal.
What supplies do you need?
Yay!
Healing plants, healing roots, and healing herbs. Pretty much the
Herbs,
ingredients you need in a healing potion.
What would you pay if I got you those supplies?
I can't pay gold. No, no. I need every coin. But I can trade you a potion for plants.
It'd have to be a good potion.
I'll make it a life energy potion, right? Make you tough and resistant. And don't try coming with any old ripped up weeds. I know what I need.
How many plants do you need?
10 healing herbs, 5 plants, and 2 roots would do.
I'll see what I can find.
Good. And while you're here, I'm open for business, if you want to buy.
I have the plants you want.
Yeah!
Excellent. Pleasure doing business. Here's the potion I promised.
Potion
What
received.
potions do you have?
Recipe. Myślę, że to trzeba będzie kupić. Dziesięć. Life Energy.
What can you teach me about alchemy? Teach me alchemy.
Well, as your basic alchemy will show you, some plants cannot be processed with basic methods. They must be filtered and boiled again. Then you can produce stronger potions, process more difficult ingredients.
Potion. O! O kurwa. Hero's Crown, czyli mogę 3. Ja.
Looks good. That's finished that. Looks good.
Looks good.
The lesser herbarium.
Whoa. Whoa. Garf. Stop sneaking around.
Nothing here for you.
What do you want here?
Puść mnie, mówię.
Thief! This is getting better! I want to see blood!
I think you know what happens next.
Let's see what they have.
Ej no kurwa, Wolfskin, przecież to jest kurcze. Chociaż to jest ich zakup. Zakup, Boże. Nie mogę wysłowić. Dobra, jeszcze pogadamy z tym Carlosem, jak no Carlos on się nazywa.
I don't think we have anything to talk about, do we?
You're from the monastery, right? Well, go on in and find a place to sleep.
I've heard you're holding a treasure seeker prisoner.
That's right. And he's staying here. Unless the bastard talks, of course.
I've heard the Don left a few possessions in this house when he fled town.
Oh yes? Such as?
Apparently he hid a golden amulet here.
We searched this place from top to bottom and found nothing. A gold amulet is the kind of thing you'd notice. Where did you hear that, eh? That shifty bastard Tony? Don't listen to that lunatic.
I think I can find the Don's amulet.
You think your eyes are better than ours, huh? Well, go on then. Step inside.
Have you had problems with the Don's men?
Of course. They're just waiting for the chance to snatch the town back from the Order. Take a look at that guy skulking across the street. Goes by the name of Tony. He's been hanging around for days. Things I haven't noticed. He's scoping the place out, waiting for a chance to break in. Someone needs to curb his curiosity, but I can't leave my post.
I'll sort Tony out.
That would be appreciated. He isn't a pretty sight to look at all day, although I would be interested to know what he's after.
About this treasure seeker, what is he accused of?
He isn't a treasure seeker, he's a treasure stealer. And he's gonna stay locked up until what he nicked turns up. Until Carrasco has 3 artifacts, 3 golden bowls in his hands, then this thief isn't going anywhere.
Isn't there a way you can forget all this and let him go?
Are you trying to bribe me? Until Carrasco tells me differently, no one is going in there. And Ulf isn't setting foot outside until I know what's happened to these 3 bowls he got his hands on.
Oh. Warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky. Goblet.
What is it?
Candlestick.
I think that's cooked. This log is too difficult.
Cupboard. Cupboard. Le pas.
Well, you're not a member of the Inquisition, and you don't look like a fighter.
I'm not. I'm a treasure seeker. Ruins searched, tombs emptied, valuables recovered, pockets lined. When I'm not being held prisoner, that is.
You're a treasure seeker. Any good?
My brothers and I are the best.
You're one of the triplets. You always work together.
3 heads are better than 1. And 3 sets of arms when it comes to shoveling. We know our craft. Not like the amateurs that filled the ruins with now. We came a long way to end up on this island. And now we're stuck here.
What did you do to get locked up?
The Inquisition wanted me and my brothers to work for them. We're independent operators. Picking sides is bad for business. Then they got wind we'd dug up these 3 golden bowls. And they want them. They're obsessed with artifacts. They can lock me up for as long as they like, but I'm not telling them a thing about those bowls unless they pay me a decent price.
How much do you want for these golden bowls?
Want to join the queue, do you? Well, at least you're talking price. That's more than they are. Give me 200 gold and I'll tell you where I hid mine. Deal?
Who do you triplets work for?
We're free agents. We work for whoever pays the most. Pay us, we'll deliver.
Treasure seeking is just digging, isn't it?
You think? There's skill to it. That's why we're paid. Skill and danger. We've sailed the most dangerous seas and gone where fighters fear to tread.
What kind of job are you looking for?
We're not fussy. At least not while we're stuck here, we're not. If you have a job for us, then don't stay silent. Although, you'll have to help us get out of town first. I definitely can't help you if I'm locked up. You need me? You'll have to convince Hernandez to let me go.
How do I convince Hernandez to let you go?
Well, you know why they're holding me. They want the 3 bowls.
So?
Get those 3 bowls out of circulation, I'm suddenly less interesting. Find them. Make them disappear.
Look, just tell me where this golden bowl is hidden, or you'll rot here.
That knowledge is valuable. No payment, no information.
I thought you wanted out of here.
I'm not going to sell myself short to get out. No point in being free without a future, is there?
How can I take these bowls out of circulation?
Well, if you can get your hands on them, you can sell them to someone who can get them out of town.
What if the Inquisition get to them first?
Then it's up to you to handle it. The bowls just need to vanish from town.
I'll get you out of town.
You sound like you take pride in your work. I like that. Well, if you're up for it, you'll have to deal with the guard at the entrance. I doubt I'd get out of here unless you can persuade Hernandez to free me.
Shouldn't your brothers know what we're planning?
Yes. Tell them to come to our meeting point. They'll know where I mean.
Okay, I'll tell them to go there.
Great. I bet they're drinking themselves into a stupor in the Gutters Tavern or on the Harbor Quay.
You don't have enough gold.
Co? O ty betoniarzu cwany.
Now is not the time to talk.
You going to stand here all day?
Got to stay out here, then. Motherfucker. Dobra, idziemy pogadać z tym Ramirezem.
Halt. You're not coming in here.
Commandant Carlos has summoned me.
I know. I've been expecting you.
Then are you going to let me in?
Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
Dun, 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 dun. Felipe.
What do you want?
What's with that staff?
I'm a trainer. I teach staff fighting. Not a lot of call for that here.
What do you mean?
The men here have already been trained, and they have to spend their time keeping the peace. What about you? Would you like to train?
I'd like...
Oh.
Ah, there you are. It's about time. The newcomer at the monastery. Let me have a look at you. See if you match what I have heard.
You've heard of me?
Your reputation precedes you. No one I know has completed their training in the monastery so quickly. That is impressive. So, you are prepared to give your commitment, your life, to the Order.
I've coped with everything so far.
Is that so? Well, let me explain how things work here. In this town, Inquisitor Mendoza's law prevails, and I see that his law is followed. Every troublemaker and criminal who tries to break the law will be punished. Those who aid the civic cause and help to keep the peace will be rewarded.
How can I help you?
I was given command of this town as a reward. I wonder if it was really a poisoned chalice. Things here are altogether different from performing duties within the protected walls of the monastery. If you want to help the Order here, then support the town guards in the tasks I've given them. We face many challenges, and we must have law in this town.
I will help you keep the law in this town.
Then root out the outlaws. Find those on the streets of my town that do not fit with the Order's plans, who do not seek the common good. Confront them and see to it that they can do no harm. My guards will help you. You serve the Order of the Holy Flame, so do your duty, recruit.
What is your role in this town?
To defend it, to keep order, to protect the citizens in the Order's care. That is my duty to the town. My duty to the Order and humanity is to make sure the artifacts we find are shipped to the monastery. The temples that rose from beneath the ground are full of artifacts, and every petty thief on this island is trying to steal them. The Inquisitor has commanded that all artifacts are to be taken to the monastery. People think he wants them for money, but I sense he sees a link between these artifacts and the disasters that have befallen us. He is seeking a clue to our salvation. We must gather these artifacts. We must convey them safely to the monastery. We must see that the Inquisitor is able to proceed with his business.
The Don's followers. Delgado was collecting protection money in the gutters. I've stopped him.
The Don has long been sowing discord and disquiet there. It is well you have stopped Delgado from worsening things.
What about these...
Yay!
mentioned?
Before the Inquisition came, Don Esteban had great influence in this town. But when we arrived here, he retreated. Now this bandit king is hiding somewhere beyond these walls. Without him, his people are disorganized. As long as their numbers remain manageable, they have no power, though they remain an irritant. If we are to stop them becoming more than that, we must remain alert.
Remain alert.
Why did the Inquisitor come to this island?
Contact with the mainland is lost. We have heard nothing from our other outposts. If we were to lose the Holy Hall, lose the Holy Flame as well. But maybe the temples that rose from the earth here hold secrets that can help us understand what is happening. To that end, we gather everything we find in the ruins. We must hope the ancient temples here hold secrets of the past that can help us build a future.
What future do you see for Harbor Town?
What future for the world, for this island? Those things are in the hands of the Inquisitor. For us, we must keep this town safe for its citizens. Keep it a haven for refugees. Keep these honest people safe from the dangers without and within. Once we have done that, we must look to feed the people, find ways to survive, until we have word from the mainland.
Ja, dobra. Ja bym kończył teraz, kurczę blady. Z Felipe se pogadałem. Jest warrior jakiś. Dobra, kradnijmy jeszcze te.
Better start again. Job well done.
Jej! Za 6, a chociaż jedną dostaliśmy. Potkę.
That didn't do it. Yes.
Tego typu. Aha, opierdoliłem wam to. Byś nie mieliście z tym problemu. Rdzewiały, no tam zawsze... Nie, te 30-40 do przodu jestem, nie? O. Teraz 60 jestem może do przodu.
Now is not the time to talk.
Dobra, teraz jest czas na koniec streama. Trzymajcie się wszyscy, widzimy się wieczorkiem, no nie wiem na czym. Albo na Left 4 Deadzie, albo na... Nie wiem, może Lizenka sobie odpalę, no zobaczymy co będzie. Trzymajcie się, dzięki za obecność, na razie.